Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, yeah, be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist. Watch out for that, I never switch, you never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist,
I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long. I made her when I showed up.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Wild Bill.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Lions will take over. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 27. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A look at Kerryon Johnson, 2nd-year man out of Auburn. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Stafford here. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. Touchdown, Detroit! Marvin Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They run. Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man as Thielen is complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down. Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
To throw, Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's now 4th and goal.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal.
Mike 40, check, he's coming. Come on, you better bring it.
Running for it, here's Cook. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Cook turned away on 4th and goal. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
2nd and 6 at the 5-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, switch gears. Middle.
That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 22, Stafford, and he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Stafford now to throw. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st down, Detroit.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They'll run it with Johnson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Johnson. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings 17. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
64, weak. 11. Watch the ship.
Stafford. Buying time to his and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought overall, a very poised.
Yo.
Yeah.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap and really the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down in position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and forward.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
When I get
shot,
you okay?
They had a really nice gain on their previous play, but gave him about half the yardage back on the sack.
No, you're not.
Excellent pressure up
to be up early
front.
tomorrow.
Nowhere to go with the football.
Bullshit.
Down he goes.
I'll work 7 to 1.
You clown. Alright. See you later, buddy.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Fuck out of here with that
Let's see who
bullshit.
this is
Fuck
on.
this game.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag
Stupid-ass
comes
pass
out.
And no
interference,
one
bro.
trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Well, you got a team that sits 28th in the league in rushing, so I guess you're going to see some plays like that.
Yeah, you're definitely going to do that, but it's not like you can just abandon the run. You got to keep taking your shots, don't you? But at this point of the season, they haven't been very successful.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. That one's on Garrett Bradbury, the first center taken back in April's draft. So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment.
Hey. 4 down.
Gun. Motion. Hey, Mike 51. Where's that? You can't block me. Where's your hard?
On play action, Cousins.
Alright.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Alright.
Trey Flowers.
And now
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on
Pretty
the
hot.
year.
I mean, some of them. I mean, 90%.
His first play,
I'm going to say
48 yards.
95.
This
I
one
think
looks
you're not
equally
giving
as
them
good.
enough credit, and that makes you racist.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line
You're
as
kinda
it's
right.
into the end zone for a touchback.
Am I ever wrong?
Only on fucking Fridays and Thursdays.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next
It's
drive.
Thursday.
And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to confess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
the ball?
Okay, after this type of a drive,
Did I get
not
the
getting
ball?
a touchdown,
Yeah, did you hit the
huge
ball?
disappointment.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson.
You said bases loaded, you're the batter up, so I'm asking if you hit the fucking ball or not.
There he goes, left side.
Let me tell you what happened.
Touchdown, Detroit.
I missed the ball.
Kerryon Johnson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend
Did
their
you watch
lead.
that mic'd up
And
video of
those are
that
the
baseball
highlight
player?
reel runs you dream of right there.
Where he was like making fun of the Astros.
And just gets through it. How about the explosiveness?
Was it Rizzo?
To get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so
what pitch do you think's coming?
for the defense.
I have no idea.
Absolutely, because you've done so much
He's
work
like,
trying to keep people in front of you.
Fake
When
it
they're passing
fastball.
behind you,
I have no
that's a tough
idea.
one to swallow.
Somebody bangs. He's like, what did he say? He's like, did somebody bang the drum or some
It
shit?
was like it'd help if someone was begging for me or something.
And then he was like, he hasn't thrown a fastball in a while. I feel like it's a fastball. Dude sends a fucking fastball. He rips that shit.
Time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game.
Try out
The
that
energy
class
level
you
hasn't
sent
been
me.
there right from the start. We've noticed that.
Feel like I'm
They
gonna
gotta
get a
find way to
lot of
get on
hit
their toes and
markers.
start punching
Oh, the car?
instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that is a deep shot that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Yeah,
This
apparently I
offense finding its legs now.
don't
Here's
actually
another
have John
first and
on here.
10.
I just thought I did. Because
Doesn't he
I
have
don't
that
know.
execution, dude?
See, it's not even that one anymore. I thought it was a different
Again,
one.
it's Cousins.
It's
And the
not.
Lions
So
pressure
I've been
too
inviting the wrong
strong. Down
person
he
for a little bit.
goes. Jared
Really?
Davis coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him
Spamming out
7 yards
advice.
behind the line of scrimmage. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection
Me
just
and
has
Rain
not
played
been
for
there
a
this
good old
afternoon.
minute last night.
Bro, I fell asleep.
Oh, we know. It was
Now
like
Cousins. And that'll be incomplete.
like
Good
every
protection
like
that time, but they
couple
couldn't
times a
hook up
game.
on
It's
the
just
long
like
one. Now it's third down.
And attempted a
This
deep
fuck is
ball
a-
there, and they didn't get it. But they're going to need a few of those to actually hit
why
in order
not
to
see
get back into
some
this game.
real
Good thing they do have a little
snoring?
bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
What time did you get off? Or what time did y'all get off?
Third and long for
I
Cousins.
stopped playing with Storm maybe like
And able
2
to catch
something,
it on the
3.
left sideline, but they're
And then
going
I
to
played
rule
with
him out of
Caleb for another
bounds.
like hour and a half,
So
2
it'll
hours.
be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. Here's Britton Colquitt now.
What were you guys playing? Just
as
a
he's on to
gunfight?
punt for Minnesota.
Nice, I'll hop on here in a sec.
I'm not
The
into a
kicks
private
away
match
as he
with
angles
my
this
shot.
one for the sideline.
I'm just at halftime
And this will
right now,
be
so it's
out of
probably gonna take
bounds
me
at the
like
what
20
here? The
minutes.
12-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way,
So what'd
I
you
have
do
a little
today?
bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend
Dude, I
things.
slept
If you've
for
got some
so
good plays
long.
drawn up, you
Really?
might want to think about them right here.
I maybe like 4 I fell asleep and I woke up 20 minutes ago.
Second
And
and
I
12
slept
after
a
the
lot
first
last
down
night,
pass
and I
play
don't
went
normally do
backwards for
either
2
of those 2
yards.
things.
Now Stafford.
So I'm not going to go to sleep until tomorrow at some point.
He'll get this one
Hell
to
yeah.
Galladay. A big change in field position
Fucking
there. That's 40
today at work,
yards on the
Mason was
catch
like,
and run.
you want to work tomorrow?
The Lions
I mean,
will
not
use the
tomorrow.
first
Do
of
you
their
want to work this Saturday? I was
As
like,
they'll
what's in it for
stop
me? He's
it
like,
with
you
a
don't have to
little
work
over 30
a Saturday for the next
seconds
2
to go in the
months. I was
first
like,
half of
damn.
play. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it first and 10. Now it's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop
Buddy
it
Dino
with
said they're gonna shut
28
down
seconds to
Lexington.
go in the first half of play.
Really?
That's what he was saying. He said there's like rumors going around that Lexington's going to get shut down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back
I don't know,
after the
I doubt it's
sack.
true, though.
4th and 19. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Even in private matches,
just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt.
I didn't realize that when you do private matches, you can change the settings to where it shows the final kill cam instead of the play of the game.
Oh, I didn't know either.
Some kid at work told me today. I was like, telling him, I was like, I hate playing that shit because like trick shot because it doesn't show the final kill. He's like, oh, you can change it. Like, oh.
Back to throw. Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now?
Speed,
At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
It's so weird for me to use.
Likely one play then off to the locker room.
It certainly
will, and I think a lot of people
think I normally either just don't use the scope or I use
and we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
3 down. 2. Hey, orbit.
Final play of the half. Cousins going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
When I said I was at halftime, now I'm at halftime.
That's where we find our man
because apparently those fucking 25 seconds take forever when this dude calls 3 timeouts.
Ronan?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I don't think so.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I can see if that kid rings on.
Yeah.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Not looking good.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Everson Griffin, make that now 8 sacks for him.
Have you ever had like a fucking pimple on your shoulder and it's like your shoulders itch you, so you just fucking scratch and you fucking rip that shit off and it hurts like a bitch?
Not that it's hurt.
It fucking hurts, alright.
Doesn't hurt as much as Marcus do.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there.
I just fucking fumbled in my end zone. Oh, everything was going good. I was up 17-0. No issues.
Trying the power game with Ham.
Why do you give him that animation? Of all tackling animation you could have got with her, give him that one.
C.J. Ham, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I was going to start rapping.
That'll be taken in the end
The
zone.
media and Vaj is really trying to fucking like make the Jazz players hate one another with his fucking tweets.
The 25
What
to
are
the
they saying?
26
It was just like saying that there's like beef in the locker room, like players snitching on one another, and then Shams came out and said that everything was fucking false.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And
Shams?
Who? Last time
Shams, the other big reporter, Shams Sharania, or whatever his name is. He's like the same as Vaj.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That could be
Shams like Mitchell and Gobert have been hanging out pretty much all day yesterday and today, so it's like nothing.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On 2nd and 7, Stafford looking downfield for Jones.
Bro, how are those fucking corners keeping up with
Good
them?
effort there, trying to
Fucking
take
presses!
a shot, but it's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to
Like
gain
a
some
fly
ground,
Malcolm X
come from
by
a long
any means
distance,
necessary.
and have a chance to affect the pass.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Michael, set! 280! Alert! Here we go! Here we go! Here, 22!
From the 50, it's Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. A deeper route, and then brings it usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Stafford.
Oh, come on. This offensive line is getting me fucking killed.
This has been a tough one for
Holy
this
shit.
offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Why did I throw that?
Incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Oh, you're graduating?
Here are the Vikings now to start their
Well,
next drive. I guess they have to
to.
feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide
take
to
any
do.
classes this semester.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact,
You
before
picked
the
the right
game,
time not to take
he was
classes.
talking to us, and he's like,
Yeah,
hey,
I know. I got a
these
call
pants
today
make me
from
look
Slick.
fat. And we said,
What
nah,
they
man,
say?
you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Yeah, they're changing
Looking to
everything.
throw on 2nd down. Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Yes, I did.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it
They
continues.
just need to make every single job on fucking online too.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He completes it to Treadwell. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
You can see the time and effort and
Dude, when I played this shit on PC at Aaron's, even for Roba, it was actually so much fun. Yeah, hard, yeah, because I don't know what I'm doing, but so much fun. Like, I can see myself, like, eventually, like, getting a PC and just having fun, like, learning how.
To the 42.
That's what I thought.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second.
When I got a PC, started playing Fortnite on that bitch and made me hate everything.
Second and 5. They run it again with Cook. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Good route here. Smooth.
Third and short yardage. Cousins. That one into the
Who
hands
the
of
fuck
Thielen.
was?
Complete.
Oh my
Now
God!
rolls him over. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 33.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back out.
How's it possible to lag in a private match?
Throwing on second down. Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Oh my God.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I killed him. This dude's player caught the ball and I hit stick him and he fucking sent that ball flying.
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Set, blue 60. Check, walk 54, walk 54.
A first down carry here for Johnson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Stafford now perfect since the second half started. 7-7. It's first and 10. Here's Johnson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here in a late
Are you still playing against bots?
I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Trying to get my shot down. If I jump
So
to the regular
face
lobby,
mask,
like
quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a first and 10.
Really?
From the gun, Stafford.
No.
Maybe the turning point they need. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing
Another
them.
player,
And the
Juventus
first
player
play of
got
the drive there
coronavirus.
is incomplete.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs, his intended
Biadini.
receiver, and it's second down.
It's like some guy named Biadini.
Kirk Cousins last
Such a
year
young
started
player.
all 16 games, but only led the Vikes to just one fourth-quarter comeback like he's trying to do here. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Ronaldo said he's not coming back, he's staying in Portugal.
As that sets him up for third
He's what?
down.
He said he's staying in Portugal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance.
Dude, this dude is fitting the fucking ball in stupid spots. That, oh, my God.
Inside the 45.
I can't believe this shit.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Cousins now perfect since the second half started, 7-7. It's 1st and 10.
That's a good pass.
Cousins. It's caught by Treadwell. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That just doesn't normally get on until kind of late.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Go!
To the air again, it's Cousins. Open man as Thielen is complete. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
A good run at 6 yards there. Gets them closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run for it with Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And Thielen's got it.
Come on, bro. This shit is fucking blowing me right now. What the fuck?
Touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score.
Does it sound like it's in a good way?
I could.
It's in the worst fucking way possible, bro.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
He missed.
Same throwing net.
That could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, twisting away. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
I really want to see this NBA season play out.
23-yard line.
Yeah.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
No PI! Oh my God.
Incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
I'm gonna be upset.
A first down throw for Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, wahoo! Mike 51,
Cousins now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Well, look to throw. And Diggs has it. Get this well past midfield before being stopped.
I don't understand who this dude is throwing the ball at and it just gets through, bro.
Yards, first down.
Over and over again. Just walk until the players are invisible.
As they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this one to Treadwell, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play.
Wow, I literally didn't even get play of the game.
We're really about to go into overtime.
But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll turn it over to try to get in. And he will take this one into the end zone.
Well, I have 56 seconds to get a field goal.
In the final minute, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds.
Wow, that class is literally the same class I have set up for myself. This is a different scope.
Really?
Continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This into the hands of Marvin Hall, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock is stopped with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now it's Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay.
I saw a touchdown.
It's a touchdown as they've broken our
20 seconds
tie
left.
here
If he scores a fucking touchdown, I'm gonna cry.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Ooh, they so sensitive.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
One
possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense? And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
You can't tell me nothing, right?
After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Listen to me.
Now Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
Oh, he's going to throw
their third and final timeout.
No way this gives you a catch.
The clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Back the fuck up. Nothing over the top. Let's get the fuck out of here.
The big play has them
stay
all the way
faithful
out
in
near
a room
midfield
full
for
of
first and
hoes.
10. Cousins to throw.
Life is dependent how you dress up. This guy's name is Chris.
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there.